welcome to our channel of Human Electroculture. Here we're going to speak about electroculture, but not only. That's why we have called it Human Electroculture, and it's going to be a bit in between the classical electroculture that is about plants and human health and how to use the energy and electroculture for our own health and well-being. Would you like to explain a little bit more about this topic?
Yep. We cannot separate the two topics. It's one. When you improve the health of your garden, you will have a better production, better harvesting. But at the same time, the flow will get much better. The plants that are surviving each year, when you have that, they will get stronger and stronger. So the floor is the element that is really improving, and the manifestation, the side effect of this health is fantastic harvesting. It's the same about people. We can improve your state of being, your concentration, because we work on the energy, and from that you will also improve a lot your land, that is your own physical body. Of course, we cannot speak about healing, because healing is forbidden. In our society, healing is forbidden. It would be illegal practice of medicine, so we don't do that. We practice different disciplines that are improving a lot the energy in the floor or in the people. And by this, you have very often amazing reactions that could be assimilated to a sort of healing, but we have nothing to do with that. It's happening because we increase the energy everywhere, in the floor, in the food that you eat, and in your body, in your life, everything else. We cannot separate. We have electroculture, is existing also, even if we don't practice. Electroacupuncture, it's not separated. We have a guest here, he had a good reaction when he saw the antennas we have in the garden. He said, "Oh, I see, you inject chi in the floor." Say, yes, it's a very good summer. Why not? So it was his expression this summer, but it's very good. So what we call electroculture, we don't take electricity to send into the floor.
We could.
We could, maybe. It has been done in the past.
It has been done.
Yes. We are talking about capturing an energy of chi, of prana, call it as you want, call it electricity if you want, that goes into the floor, or that you can develop yourself by some things that you can have. You have, what is his name? Laikowski? How is it?
The circles, they are called circles of Lekowski because of the scientist who invented them, Lekowski.
Yes. And this guy invented also machines to go against the cancer. Mm-hmm. With the same protocols. So we don't have this machine, but it's not separated. In the past, I learned in university that our brain was producing 30 watts, 24/7. Now, in Japan, they have been doing a lot of tests. They realized we produce 100 watts all the time, not 30 watts, 100 watts, which means that we could plug a TV on the production of bioelectricity, a TV. In fact, because there's always this bad side, there are some scientists that are working to be able to produce that, to create a connection with the physical body, so that when you watch TV, your own body would be producing the electricity to feed the TV. Yes, you have a lot of inventions. So the electroculture is so rich when we take the electroculture, but also the human electroculture, this energy that should be everywhere, that we miss everywhere, in the food, in the garden, in the body, in the psychology, to improve everything. For that, we're going to present in a very scientific way, and also sometimes philosophical way, some tests that we created where you can discover things with infrared camera, with a machine that can capture the energy of a plant, translate it into music that we call music of the plants. A lot of different things where you can measure, we can see some tests with the chi, and every little film that we are going to watch will be separated, not to have a film too long, but we'll present one aspect and the other one. So if you watch only one film, maybe you'll say it's not directly electroculture. If you're just looking for the antennas and the protocol of really agriculture. But it will be always about electroculture being as well the one in the garden than the one for the health and for the body. To see how you can improve everything to really get cured of many things. But we do nothing. The electricity is doing. We're just teaching people how to open antennas from the inside or for the garden.
Yes, because nowadays we can say that this topic is a bit hidden or even forbidden sometimes. But actually, electroculture and even health uses of electroculture were developed already centuries ago, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it disappeared in the 30s of the last century because of business, that's all. But it has always been part of the globality. And what is acupuncture? You know, to deal with the chi. What is the chi? Electricity that is going through the body. That's why today we speak about electroacupuncture, because with the very soft electricity, we can discover even more what the meridians are today than what the Chinese found in the past. So all of this, it's a globality. And it is hard. We know a guy who's into electroculture, and he had problems because of what he started to say, to explain. He had to face the police, and after that he was terrified, and he was in his religion praying, and he became quite fanatic with the church because he was so terrified to face what he had to face, because he was the bad guy with electroculture, that he became the bad guy electroculture, but fanatic about the church because he was so terrified. We have to learn not to be terrified, not to be afraid, to be in peace, to be in harmony, to eat correctly, to accumulate everything. In the electroculture or not, you must put the system of what we call the three sisters. That is to say, plants that are going together to help each other. Some plants, they will fight. You have to learn the techniques, and we'll explain that, about the three sisters in your brain. If at the same time you want to believe that and that, it's a complete opposition and you will suffer. It will be a war in the garden, a war in your body, in your mind, and your electricity, that is to say your health, will be completely perturbed as well. It's exactly the same. Everything that we do outside is more visible, but it's the same work. It is not separated. And that's what we want to present here. Yep?
Yeah, so follow our channel and welcome this unconventional and somewhere forbidden knowledge in your life.
You have a complete series of explanations, each time short and specific about this or that. Please feel welcome. And if you love what we do, know that you can come to learn with us for the price of 0. You come, you take part in the work. We ask you 5 hours of work a day, 5 days a week, 25 hours a week, and you have nothing to pay. And for the lessons and for what we expose, for everything that we have here to help you to rebuild your energy, to eat, for everything else. And if you were too weak to take part in that, then we'll do a film. Take your time anyway. We'll do a film to organize how we could welcome people who are a little bit too weak to take part in the 5 hours. Yes? We'll see that in this follow-up of adventures.